Yeah, I think we're in a really interesting phase of the architectural world right now, right across Australia. A couple of reasons why we're finding a real busy boom period right now. One of those reasons is every single firm right now is looking at succession planning. And succession is one of those key topics that is on the lips of every leader of every firm. In fact, if they're not thinking succession, then they're stagnating their growth. So the reason why we're getting this is that there is actually an aging group of owners that own these practices, and they are looking at what is the next 5 years of our business, how do we reposition our firm, and there are lots of things that they're looking at, and that can be going into new sectors, looking at knowledge leadership. So that's the key topics or key sectors at the moment is in that rail, aviation, transportation. Tertiary education is a very strong sector right now. We've got a boom that's going on in multi-residential. The commercial market's not booming, but it's an interesting sector. So what we're finding is that there are a lot of firms wanting to find these key knowledge leaders to really reposition the firm as that go-to design practice. What we're also finding is that there are gaps below the sort of associate directors and associates, and we're looking at bringing new people in to sort of reinvigorate that growth of the studio. A number of studios are now even looking into different sectors of different states. So it's a really interesting time. The glass ceiling effect, which is really what that means, is that there are a number of associate directors and directors that have been in a firm for a long period of time, and these associates are sort of thinking about, well, what is the next 5 years for myself, and what's the next 5 years for my career? So we're getting a lot of attention in that area as well. I mean, it's a real key point in people's career when they get to their late 30s, early 40s, like, what am I going to do? And that's, to get away from that glass ceiling effect, they have to look at what opportunities exist. And so the other topic I would say is design innovation. A lot of firms now are really trying to strengthen design. I am seeing the death of that medium-sized firm where they don't really have that value to offer their client base at the moment. It's the big guys that I'm seeing are doing really well in that space because they're able to provide that design innovation.